Good time Charlie got the blues. Hi, I'm Elijah. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the cheapest raised bed from home renovations. Well, in the hopes of stay focused on reclaiming bad lumber, that is to say bleaching out old wastewater exposed lumber, also from bad renovations, senseless renovations that lack common sense, let me show you how to turn them into an abundant little harvest machine. You're going to love this, Canada. Alright, so I'm going to show you all the pieces you're going to need. Remember, the outside edges need to be the same length. You can choose it, say whatever. And the edges, the sides, they need to be the same length. So, you know, if you've got everything there, it doesn't really matter. Talking about growing food here, not creating a Swiss watch. Although, perhaps someday, for enough money, I'll make a Swiss watch for you. Or, better yet, what would be a heck of a lot more fun for me would be to take a sledgehammer to a defunct derelict Swiss watch beyond repair. Okay. Alright, so let's get ready to make the raised bed. We're going to need protective hardware. Minor styling. Next thing you're going to need your old lumber here. Look at this. Okay. You can see that this has already been used to be whatever. I've squared the other side off. Recaptured what was usable. Here the wood has suffered some deterioration, some mold and rot that won't easily go away. We'll just cut that part away and bleach the rest, and it'll be perfect for raised beds. Perfectly suited to our purpose. I mean, this is what common sense carpentry is. Is it suited to the purpose? Is it effective? And once you get real good at that, can you make it look good? Oh yeah. You want to be careful, judge to where the wood has been destroyed. If you're trying to make something to last a long time, you're going to want to make sure that you leave as much of the good material as you can within reason. I mean, you know, there could be a little bit of damage there, but the better the cut that you make, the square it is, the longer it's going to last and take the weather. Nice. Now you see we've got clean edges both sides of the reclaimed board. And now we're just going to use it as a scribe for the other piece. Hans! Hans! Move the camera! Mein Gott, ein Himmel! Both pieces should match. It'll all make sense in a minute. We're going to have same size boards each side. Make sure the crowns match pretty good. Back it up. Keep your stabilizers out. Bring your saw down if you're good and lazy. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Oh, my carpenter instructor would have a fit. Too bad I own the place. We could always pretend he was here. What's that, Floyd? You don't want me scribing. Why? Because it's the cheater's way and I'm wasting time? Okay, yeah, no problem. Well, now it's my time, and I think I'm saving it. So shut your mouth. So as you can see from the lumber here, we're going to clip from the end that is the most damaged. See a little edge, take it as a little notch. And we determined this was the shortest piece of lumber, least amount of waste. You'll notice I let the saw spin up to speed before I make the cut. Check this out, your saw lasts a lot longer. Ready? Pay attention now. Instead of this, I'm cutting right away while it's getting up to speed. Let's try this. You did that on a construction site, the boss would think you were on drugs. You're like, what are you doing wasting all that time? Again, suited to the purpose. This stuff ain't gonna be at the local construction site, I assure you. We've got the first, second, third, and the fourth. Okay, so, you know, these are roughly 7 feet. Regardless, they're equal. Easy peasy peasy. We've got all the lumber we need ready to go. We've got the 4 sides. And we've got the 4 ends. Now what we're going to need is a piece of 2x4, simply cut down the center. The internal supports that help to bind it together. We want them long, not wide. We're building raised beds simply for ease of access and for the incredible nature of return that a small raised bed can give a family. You're crazy not to grow your own stuff. In fact, you're being conditioned not to. And I would encourage you to get your green thumb going while you still can. Here's another piece of crop lumber. It just needs a little TLC and it's yours forever. Surface a nail in the foot. Okay, so here we are. We need 7. And I don't want to break out the table saw in keeping with the way things work here, but we need 7 to be the perfect height. Shouldn't be any more than that. And we just want to bring it in half. Well, we know that half of 3 is 1.5. But what is half of 3.5? Well, you're going to want to get it right. And you want to get it as close as possible. There's 2. There's your 4 stabilized ends, just cut from some wasted leftover 2x4 from what you just cut. All right, it's simple. We took some 2x4 from bad renos that have been exposed to mildew, moisture, and in some cases a little bit of rot on the ends. We bleached the wood. We checked it for damage. We removed all the garbage, and then we went right ahead and we just cut length 2x4s. On the length and 4 equal 2x4s on the width, and then some supports. And the next part's really fun, where we get out the pneumatic gun. Alright, so eyewear is in place, hair is secured back, and we've got a little bit of an issue with a longer driver than recommended. You probably want to go a little shorter. These are a larger framing now, so we got to shoot them on an angle, because again, we're just saving money. Leftover construction material stuff. Could be strong as hell. Strong enough for a man, but made for a raised bed. Alright, just to remind you, you're going to want to put your crowns appropriately. And or you can make modifications if you provide the additional support necessary to correct any crook shank or reverse crown issues if you're just looking for, you know, the nicer side.
The ends sort of don't line up perfectly.
Well, exactly. What we're going to do is we're going to correct any crook or raised area as we go by applying pressure with our feet and using gravity to our advantage. Let me show you. I'll start on the end. And if you don't mind, you want to pass me the rail gun, the nail gun, by picking it up from the handle. Just before I run out here, I'm going to take this awesome pass load and show you. There's the bottom. And just drop those nails in, just like so. Raise the action boom. We're reloaded. We've applied the pressure. We've lined up for accuracy. Move the foot back. Okay, so you can see that the crowns are a little off, front to back. Yeah, there's a little bit of a edge crown issue here. All easily fixed. Good enough for the girl I go with? Perfect. Alright, so here we are, we're looking at the edges, and we just square it up. Easy peasy peasy. Alright, so we're getting down to brass tacks here. Last thing you're going to want to do is put a little supporty poo right there. So the reason that we're putting on the center strap is just for additional support. We're going to want to make sure we install it on the bottom. So here we're just going to quickly install the material. Yo! Whoa, give it a shot! Shot! Here's your grubbing box and support in the center, designed to last for years. Alright, I'd be happy if you liked the video. I'd be happy if you'd subscribe. That's what I'm after. I need you to subscribe to my video. Another job well done. This is Elijah for Intention Events Home and Garden saying thanks a lot.